So, this video is about to get a little hazy. Oh, yeah. So, I watched the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie about 2 weeks after it came out. And it was good. It was good. It matched up with the lore. I mean, some of it, but some of it matched up with the lore, but all of it was good. But you know what's not good? When there's fucking critics that try to take down the movie for no reason. Because they quote unquote hate the movie. And I'm not gonna flame anyone on this video of who's being an absolute fucking critic of this movie. That's because I don't know anyone. Instead, I'm just gonna point out the critics that are probably watching this video right now. You know what makes me angry? The fact that Scott Cawthon, the maker of Five Nights at Freddy's, makes a great movie, but for some reason, people like to take them down. I just said that earlier, but well, easily you can tell, I am a true Five Nights at Freddy's fan. As you can see, right here, this is an Ultimate Custom Night poster, and this poster right here, that is the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie poster. Now, get a load of this though. This right here is not a poster. This is a blanket. It has the word "It's me" just left to right, Here we got Freddy Frostbear, Fredbear, Bonnie, Balloon Boy, Frost Boy, I don't know. That's basically it. And we got the balloon for Frostbear too. That's basically all the evidence that you need. But you don't need no evidence. I already had the evidence right on my computer. And it's from you critics. Oh, boy, do I love critics. I essentially love of how critics decide to take the entire Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie all the way down happily to 13%. And I also like how, what's his name? Josh Hutcherson literally had to get involved with this, and including Scott Cawthon himself. Some people intend to ruin the movie, probably because they probably seek it as competition, let's just be honest. And their main key factor is to also ruin the entire fan base, which is absolute bullshit. Yeah, critics, their main goal is to completely ruin everyone else's fan base and also to get rid of competition. I just solved it for you. You're welcome, critics. You're welcome. I just solved it for you. For everyone, including the critics. Now, people who watch the movie obviously know what they're talking about. I know what I'm talking about, considering I just watched the movie. But I feel like when critics talk about it, they don't even know what they're talking about, probably because they probably didn't even watch the movie. So how could you critic a movie and tell everything about it when you haven't even watched it? That's bullshit, right? Yeah. So what's the point of doing it? And Josh Hutcherson was very mad by the situation, including me too. I am actually about to punch my monitor because I'm very mad. But no, I am serious. And I do not care if you critics comment on this video, and guess what? If you do, I'll just hide you from my channel. Try that. And I know the Five Nights at Freddy's community is probably gonna flame me about it's probably gonna frame me about this. But why is Scott Cawthon not doing anything about the critics, even though the critics have nothing to do with him? I know that might not make sense to you, but why? You see, a lot of movies, they focus on not just critics, but their fans. Sometimes they'll focus on the critics, but instead, other movie directors will try to shut the critics down, while Scott Cawthon is not doing any of that. Instead, he's just letting this shit happen. Josh Hutcherson is not. He's trying to shut them down, but in a very poor way. But, you know. Yeah. I believe that probably 99% of the critics that talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie of how bad it is probably never watched it. So, what is your point of talking about it? And I'm going to say this right now. If you critics out there try to flame me in the comments or frame me in the comments, I will hide you from my channel. I make the rules, you don't. And if you Remaster 64 critics try to get my channel completely banned, I'm going to get your channel banned the same way you did. So, it's going to be a love-hate relationship if you try to do it. So, it's kind of like iShowSpeed. Like, he will shut down everyone who tries to take advantage of him. And that's exactly what I am going to do if you guys try to do that. Believe me, guys. I will talk to any fans that recognize me in person. But if one fan or if one hater from my channel tries to shut me down, I'll shut them down the same way. Treat others the way you want to be treated. There it is. I will shut my haters down if I need to. That's basically how it goes, because I actually made a short that I was actually getting followed by a bunch of 2 bullies, and I shut them down. So, I am going to copy and paste it down in the description if you want to see the short, but if you want to, that's fine. That's basically all I have to say for today. And you critics out there, critic the movie all you want, but still recommend watching it. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Critics, I am very disappointed, and like I said, comment on my video and try to frame me in the comments. You will be hidden from my channel.